MLB The Show has baseball for you under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's interleague baseball on The Show. Adam Conley gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's really had a tough time his last 3 outings. ERA over 9. That's basically giving up a run an inning. He just has really struggled and not been able to figure it out. They're giving him the ball, though, and anytime you get the ball, you got a chance to turn it around. We'll see if today's the day he turns it around.
Now to the plate, Luis
Houston,
Rodriguez. And we are set
16.
for baseball here this evening. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. These Phillies, Harold, as they enter play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
They played good ball yesterday and pulled off a W. Let's see if they're able to keep that momentum going and play good again this one and win another game.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Temperature at first pitch. There it is, 79 degrees as we get things started tonight. Ready with the 1-2. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
And that one stayed up a little high.
Hey, that's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and he's retired here, 1 away. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. He's already snatched 20 bags this year. When you think about it, there are not a lot of guys stealing 20 bases anymore. So that's already a big year in terms of stealing bases. And he's not even done yet.
So here's Joe Mauer having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, Matt, I'm looking at that 0-1 pitch right there, and I'm thinking he got lucky. I mean, that ball down and in, that's right in his wheelhouse. Some guys, that's a good spot. For him, that is not a good place to flirt around with. I wouldn't do it again.
Here's the 0-1. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So it's a solo shot off the bat of Joe Mauer. Number 21 for him on the season, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
And you see here, this is just a great piece of hitting. The ball's away, and he doesn't try to do too much with it. He just goes with the pitch. He gets a great backspin on the ball and clanks it off the foul pole for a homer.
Batting third, first baseman, number 30.
Stepping in now, number 30. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Well, Larry Bullard is a good umpire. It's pretty uncommon to see guys get too frustrated about his balls and strikes because it doesn't seem like he favors one location more than the other.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball called for strike 2.
Well, if you're wondering if he was going to be loose for this game, there's our answer. 98 in the first inning. He's going to be coming right after.
Here it comes on 0-2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Stepping up now, number 3. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. From the stretch. And he comes after the next guy as well. Can't say I like what I'm seeing here. It's ball 1.
Yeah, when you're almost hitting guys, that's a sign that you're a little bit too jumpy out there to start the game. So that's a good move by the guy behind the plate to just come out and talk to him and encourage him and settle him down a little bit.
A runner on first with 2 away. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Hey, that's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Therefore it is Francoeur, and he puts it away, and the side is retired. Astros off and running on the solo homer. Home half of the first on its way from Citizens Bank Park. It's now 1-0 Houston. Luis Rodriguez will be on the mound for the Astros. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, our starting pitcher today is making his major league debut. You can only imagine the anxiousness, the anxiety that's going through, and the nervousness. So I'm really excited to see, can he calm those nerves? Can he reach back and execute his pitches? If he's able to calm his nerves, maybe we'll see why he's here in the big leagues.
So striding in, J.P. Crawford. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting, the bullpen's coming through. It looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. To 2-2 now.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Here's Scott Van Slyke, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The average coming in at 266. 6 home runs and 15 RBIs. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result it's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And that's a setup pitch right there. 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Looked to be a pitch that caught a lot of the plate right there, so that might be a little indication of the strike zone we can expect the rest of the way.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He leads the team in the 2 most important power categories for me: home runs and RBIs. Driving in guys and being able to drive yourself in. He's an impressive hitter, and it should be fun watching him do his thing in this one.
At the plate, Michael Franco. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
When you're on the road, you look for that one guy that's going to be able to get that W for you, and you consider it a win day. He's starting off nice right now. 2 strikeouts in the bottom of the 1st. You got to be thinking, this is our guy. This is a chance to get a W.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
1-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Correa is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. Astros lead this one 1-0. At the plate, Carlos Correa. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Ball one. No offer on that one. Two balls and a strike. Set to deliver on 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count gets him excited.
Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. This will be foul off to the right, out of play. And another foul ball. Hit hard to short. Backhanded. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, here's how the Phillies line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often to this club.
Digging in, Gary Cox. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First pitch coming. Here it is. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting eighth.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And Francoeur will make the catch, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Astros 1 and the Phillies 0. Stepping into the box, Andres Bryan. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Andres Bryan.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Astros. At second base, Jose Altuve. He's a Gold Glover. You know why? He always had arm strength, but he didn't always catch the ball consistently. He worked his tail off and became a guy that can catch the ball, and now he can throw it. He's impressive out there.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jared Saltalamacchia. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Misses. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Now at the plate, Dylan Caldwell. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back in Philadelphia right after this. At the plate, Michael Lee has got that average up near the 340 mark to start play, so he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Here's the 0-1. That's taken for a ball, and it's 1-1 now to the Astros right fielder.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. And the pitch on 2-1. And he misses again. Ball 3.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. He's set, and the payoff pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The pitch. Pop up. Franco is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Into the box, Luis Rodriguez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Outside, 2-1.
One strike.
Three and one. Joe Mauer is on deck. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Up next,
well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
In now, Joe Mauer. He grounds it sharply to third. Franco fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time as Mauer becomes out number 2.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in for his second at bat, number 30. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the belt, the pitch. And the first pitch is a slider here, but that's chopped foul at the plate. The 0-1 delivery. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Here it comes, 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Here comes another 0-2. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. One left for Houston, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Now in the box, Carlos Sanchez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Into the windup and the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full.
Well, you definitely don't want to walk the leadoff hitter of the inning, and he's done a nice job of coming back. He was down 3-0. Now we're sitting 3-2. I think he's got the confidence now to throw another strike and see what happens.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Cox shading to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting 8th, left fielder, Jeff Francoeur.
So stepping in, Jeff Francoeur, currently with the third best home run total on the ball club. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Down and away, ball one. One out, nobody on. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Jeff Francoeur becomes out number 2 this inning.
Adam Conley.
Standing in, Adam Conley. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Ready for another chance?
For the Astros,
Jose Altuve. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Altuve.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, but this is foul for the first strike. Now the 0-1. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2.
Yep, 0-2.
Here it comes. Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called and a questionable first out of the inning. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And boy, which of those 2 numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. Digging in to try it again. Number 3. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. 24 home runs for him on the season. And the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Now batting, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Standing in now, Carlos Correa, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now here's the pitch. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Here he comes on 2-0. 3-0 now.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Now here's the pitch. And that is in there at the letters to run it full 3-2.
Matt, I thought he might be in jeopardy of walking the guy here for the first time in this game. Went down 3-0, but he's come all the way back 3-2 now, and I think he'll just make the guy put it in play or put one on the corner. He's going that good.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Striding in once again, Gary Cox. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 1-0. And a neck-high fastball that time.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
The set and the 1-0 pitch in the dirt, and now let's see. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. Here it comes, 2-0. 3-0 now. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. Here it is on 3-0, and he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Trout comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And no swing apparently. Ball 1.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Caldwell comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Standing in, Michael Lee. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. 0-2. Here it is. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here's another 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Caldwell is after it, and that retires the side. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 Houston. So coming to the plate, J.P. Crawford back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
Set to deal on 2-2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Well, when you lead off an inning, you become the leadoff guy. Get on any way you can. And right there, that little infield single, as innocent as it might look, might start a rally for them. Do anything you can to get on.
So digging in now, Scott Van Slyke. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And he'll be safe at second base. Good instincts to take off there on what will likely be ruled a passed ball.
Looked like a four-seamer that just kept rising on him, and he couldn't get the mid up in time to catch it. Really no excuse for that. That'll go as a pass ball, and deservedly so.
Oh and 1, here it comes. Outside for a ball, 1-1. One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Stepping in now, Michael Franco, and look out as that one ran in and got him.
This pitch just misses a bit inside and catches him about mid-thigh. That's the meaty part of the leg, so as soon as the initial pain wears off, he should be just fine.
Into the box, Andres Bryan, as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Here's the 2-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. 2-2. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Well, we got a big pitch coming up now. That's ball 3 right there. And look at, with this situation with 2 guys already on, you don't want to load the bases. You got to come after him, make him swing the bat.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
The catcher, Jared Saltalamacchia, is in now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch, and he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in once again, Luis Rodriguez. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Luis Rodriguez.
In there for strike one. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Comes set and the 0-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Oh, this is where you have to be really aggressive. 1-2 count on an American League pitcher that rarely bats. Go right after him.
Ready on 1-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Again, a 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Sanchez backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Catcher, Joe Mauer.
So here's Joe Mauer. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch on its way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. The 1-0 delivery. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Here it comes, 2-0. And that's in there, 2-1. Bases are empty, one man out. To short, hit hard. Crawford takes it in. Throw to first is in time as Mauer becomes out number 2.
Now batting, number 30.
Into the box now, number 30. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Hot shot to third. Franco ranges to his left. Offline throw, but a good job of getting back to the bag as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're up 2-0. In now, Dylan Caldwell. He leads off in the bottom of the
Leading off
fifth
for
as
the
they look
Phillies.
to break through on the scoreboard
Center
for the first
fielder.
time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2, and he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the fifth, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2.
This is the time in the game you start thinking, hey, they might get better swings. Then you see a swing like that. Boy, he's still got it working.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Into the box now, Jeff Francoeur, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Here's the pitch. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And this one misses for ball 4. So the Phillies have got themselves a 2-out base runner.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that
61.
Earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Number 40 will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2 out with the man at first. Hold strike on the change. 2-1.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
From the belt, the pitch. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
Hey, you don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia. They're down 2-0. Chad Ramsey takes over
Now
to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 0, Chad Ramsey.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Leading off
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
Well, that's the 6th game he's hit in. He's swinging the bat pretty good now. That's a 6-game streak. You got to start somewhere. Pay attention, people. He's getting hot.
Digging in and looking for more. Number 3. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. And he takes ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, that's a great pitch right there. You're saying to yourself, why? Because you got that base runner on. That's almost like a pitch out. An outside fastball, catcher set up, ready to throw. If you get the call, great. If not, you're set up to throw him out.
Here it comes, 2-0. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
A runner at first with no outs here. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Francoeur has it in his tracks. He's got it 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Ready for another shot now. Carlos Correa comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Throw over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. First pitch on its way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. 2-0 pitch on the way. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Hit hard up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And now he has some trouble with it in center.
Back-to-back sliders. He fouled off the first one, and the pitcher probably thought, you know what, I'll throw a better one this time, and he just didn't execute it the way he was thinking he might.
Ready once again, Gary Cox. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Ready for another chance? Mike Trout. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Here it comes, 1-0. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Takes this the other way to right. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Standing in now, Michael Lee, bouncer down the line. Looking to minimize the damage here.
1-1.
That's taken for a ball, and it's 1-1 now to the Astros right fielder.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
And there's ball 2 now.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
Throw over to first, just keeping him close. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2 and 2. Here's another 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. The 2-2 pitch. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That was the 5th foul ball in this at bat. He's seen a lot of pitches.
Swing at a high pop, drifting into foul territory. Van Slyke is there for it, and the inning is over. Astros plate 1 on a couple of hits. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Astros 3 and the Phillies nothing. Digging in once again, J.P. Crawford will
Leading
start
off for the
things out in
Phillies.
their half of the sixth
The
as they look to
shortstop,
shake things up here for a lineup that,
Crawford.
quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hard hit ball to second, and a good throw gets him one gone.
First baseman number 34, Scott Van Slyke.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Scott Van Slyke. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning, just throwing a lot of strikes. Right now, 0-1. Again, I think he comes right after him and makes him swing the bat.
Hard liner toward short. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Super play right there from the shortstop. Talk about showing off those hops. This was destined to be a base hit into the outfield.
Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. Stepping in now, Michael Franco. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A called strike over the outside corner. On the ground up the middle. Ah, way to get dirty. Wow. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. More from Citizens Bank Park in just a moment. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Rodriguez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 64.
Digging in to try it again, Luis Rodriguez. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. And that's dead center for strike one.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
Pitch on the way. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Missed with the curveball there, and he falls behind at 2-1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And what's the call? It's a home run. And now hold on just a second here. You can see the 4 umpires gathering near third. And it would appear that they're going to discuss whether this in fact stayed inside the foul pole. And I would guess that after all the discussion, they're going to go inside and have a look at the video replay. And that is indeed what they'll do, as we'll take a look and let you decide for yourself. All right, the review looks like it's over. Was there indisputable video evidence? Yes, it's a foul ball after all. So take the home run off the board, and there's an instance where the video review got it right. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard but fouled toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. The 2-2 one more time. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at bat here.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Skied into very shallow right. Bryan is right there, and he's got it for out number 1.
Now batting, catcher Joe Mauer.
Joe Mauer will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit ball to second. Beautiful diving stop. How about that? Wilmer Flores is off the bench now as he'll take over at second following the injury.
Base, number 4, Wilmer Flores.
So digging in now, number 30, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. 2 out, nobody on. And a changeup right down the middle. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Fouled back. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Once again, a 3-2. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, second baseman Jose.
Striding in
Altuve.
once again, Jose Altuve. A hit in 2 tries so far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. A 1 count. Here's the pitch. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Liner towards second. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. A ball ticketed for right center, but the ticket is revoked as he goes up to pull this one down. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Digging in now, Andres Bryan. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Fielder, Andres Bryan.
Here comes the first pitch. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Now it's 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
2-1.
And the pitch on 2-1. Very weakly on the ground. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Well, it's getting late in the game. You look for anything to get the rally started right there. An infield single. They'll take it and try to build from it moving forward.
Digging in, Jared Saltalamacchia. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
And Saltalamacchia swings right through that one as he's in the hole now, down 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Into the box, Dylan Caldwell, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And a dive, but he's back in. And another throw over. Throw is up the line as it gets away.
You know, I think he tried to be even quicker with his pickoff throw over the first that time than the move he showed earlier. And when you do that, sometimes your feet and arm aren't in sync, and it causes you to throw it away just like that one.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. 1-1.
Boy, he's got to want that pitch right there. I know he's been getting a few tonight already, but man, he's around the plate. He's consistent, but like any pitcher, you want all the calls.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Working for the punch out and the offering. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Ready with the 2-2. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Into the box now, Wilmer Flores, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 7 homers, 27 driven in. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got a battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get called out on a 3rd strike.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
2 out here and a runner at second. Hard hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Phillies strand 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Into the box now, number 3. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bryan is there. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. At the plate, Carlos Correa. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Into the windup and the pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a curveball that time that broke too low. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the 2nd walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
Now batting, left fielder, Gary Cox.
Striding into the box, Gary Cox. A couple of walks for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one.
I like that he used a curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll dive back in safely. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
Well, maybe that fooled him, or maybe he wasn't looking for it, but man, he hung him a curveball right there in the middle. For him to not swing the bat, being the power hitter he is, who sees a lot of breaking pitches, makes me think he's looking for something else.
The 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side. But that's a foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
The 0-2 once more. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Francoeur racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the eighth to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, come on, man. Eighth inning. He was getting me nervous. This looked like this might be his last at bat and his last opportunity.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Now at the plate, Michael Lee. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Back up the middle and through into center field. A base hit. 1 run scores. The runner from second crosses the plate. Now a 5-0 lead.
Boy, he got himself in a good hitter's count and hit that changeup. Maybe he had a good scouting report that he tries to pitch backwards. Going to throw off-speed pitches in fastball counts and fastballs into breaking ball count.
Standing in now, Luis Rodriguez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And that one right down Main Street.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back standing. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And my goodness, that nearly got him as he had to back away from it. It's ball 3.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, catcher, Joe Mauer.
Digging in, Joe Mauer, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. A changeup over the inside corner. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Slice down the left side, but foul.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he's back easily. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Full count. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. In to score the runner from third. And the run will score all the way from first. It's 7-0.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games. And he's a big part of it right here. That's his third RBI, and they extend the lead in this ball game.
In now, number 30. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. So 4 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Astros 7 and the Phillies nothing. Digging in, Jeff Francoeur. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
The windup and the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And a waste pitch there, 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Herrera will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Batting average down in the low 210s. 1 home run and 5 driven in. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Into the box now, J.P. Crawford. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. We've played 8 full. It's the Astros 7 and the Phillies nothing. Back in the city of brotherly love with Major League Baseball on the show. Andy Oliver comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Oliver.
Now batting, Jose Altuve. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth.
Altuve.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
Another hit, another multi-hit game. He has been on some kind of hot streak. They better start paying attention to him.
Now a snap move over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Into the box, number 3. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
The 1-0 pitch. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Caldwell sprinting after it. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. Altuve rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he will score as he beats the tag by Saltalamacchia.
Well, that's the difference between a harmless error and a costly one. With the bases empty, it doesn't hurt that much, but with a man on, that allows a run to score.
Stepping in now, Carlos Correa, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Oh and 1, here it comes. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. The 0-2 delivery. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. No one out with a runner at second. soft liner toward first, but no problem at first, and that's the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Gary Cox.
Stepping up to the plate, Gary Cox. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. The 0-1 on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Francoeur is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Up next for the Astros, center fielder, Mike Trout.
Now in the box, Mike Trout. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Pitch, a fastball inside, and he's struggling here. It's 3-0.
Well, right here, this is what you live for. When you know you got a great hitter behind you, you're getting a good count. He's in a count right here, and just look for your pitch. You know they got to come after you.
Set to deliver on 3-0. Nope. And with 2 away and an open base, he wasn't going to see anything there, as that's a 4-pitch walk. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Into the box now, Michael Lee, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Fouled straight back.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Astros 8 and the Phillies nothing. Here's Scott Van Slyke starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lays off 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cox is there. Makes the play. 1 away.
Up next for Philadelphia, third baseman, Michael Franco.
Stepping in, Michael Franco. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Set to deliver pitch number 120. Fouled back.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. And the pitch. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Well, that pitch gets your attention right away. That's that ball up and in. You know, hitters get back there and they go, hey, that could end my career. That ball's a little too close to my head.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Coming to the plate now, Andres Bryan. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. That's popped up out towards short right field. And he'll put this one away for the final out. And the Astros have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game. So they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
An 8-0 shutout this evening. Luis Rodriguez gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, and records a complete game 2-hitter in doing so. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line scored tonight. First for the victory, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. For Philadelphia, no runs on only 2 hits, 2 errors. They left 4 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game SEPTA trains on the Orange Broad Street line are available at the Patterson Avenue station, and extra C buses are available directly outside the stadium.